Hello, Year 2. Oh, I'm a little bit out of breath because I've just come back from doing my hula hoop challenge, which Mrs. Thomas filmed for us. And you'll see what happens in the challenge, but I missed the target. It's pretty embarrassing, but there you go. That's live. Right, let's share my screen because we're looking at addition and subtraction, as we know, and we're on page 37 today. So page 37 of our White Rose booklet. Okay, so as normal, please pause the video and have a practice at your number formations. Off you go. Well done, everybody. Okay, we're nearly there. It's Friday. You might be watching this on a Friday morning or a Friday afternoon, but we're nearly there. First week back, nearly finished. Okay, so doing our bond to 10 game, and I've got bond to 20, but really we're going to do this right up to 50 today. So if we know that 5 and 5 is equal to 10, okay, do we know that 25 add 5 is 30, that 45 add 5 is 50? So remember, have a practice with those and then come back to me when you've finished. Well done, everybody. I'm hoping that we really should be so quick and fluent with those facts now. That's our challenge for later on. Okay, so let's go to my other PowerPoint. Share this screen. Oh, door slamming behind me. So these are the corridor. Okay, off we go. So we've got two parts here, and we've been thinking all week about adding and subtracting those groups and those multiples of 10. And we've been talking about how the tens digit stays the same, and that ones digit stays the same, and how this tens column, this tens digit changes. So we've got 68. And remember, if we want to look at this in an abstract way, just with the numbers, we can look at the relationships between 2 and 4, which we know is 6, and 8 and 0, which we know is 8. Have a go at doing this one and then come back to me for the answer. Well done. If you got 50, you were quite right. And this one, so we've got 20, and we've got to think about what could be here. So pause the video now and have a go at this one. 43, well done. Okay, so we've got 73 here, which we built with Dean's. I've partitioned it into what and what? 63 and 10. Now I believe we're going to think about other ways that we could partition 73. How else could we do it? So pause the video and have a little go, and then we'll come back and we'll explore the other ways. Well done. You could have had 20 and 53. I wonder if anybody notices the pattern. Who can guess what the third one might be? We had a group of 10, we've got a group of 20, and now we're going to have a group of, I'm assuming it's doing this, it could trip, yes, a group of 30 and 43. And our multiples of 10 are increasing by a group of 10 each time, and this other part is getting less by 10. We're subtracting 10 every time. Okay, pause and have a go at this one. We've got 20 and something, make 46. I haven't got any ones there, so I know that my 6 must be here, but what number makes 46 with 20? Excellent. Now for this one, I also want you to come up with the calculations that you could have for it. That's before we move on to the next one. So we can have 20 add 26 is equal to 46. We could start with 46 is equal to 20 and 26. Could we have any subtraction calculations? Pause the video and explore this at home, or if you're in the classroom, explore this with your teachers. Well done. And exactly the same for this one. Find the missing number and then remember to record the number of calculations that go alongside it using our addition and our subtraction. Excellent. So we had 30 and 29 make 59. The same with this one. Pause and have a go at your calculations and find the missing number. 31 and 40. Excellent. Now, this is our little challenge that we're moving on before we complete this week's lessons, because we don't just have to separate any whole number into just 2 parts. We can have 3 parts, we can have 4 parts, we can have 5 parts, we can have as many parts as we want to build that whole number. Who can tell me what my number is? 73. Excellent. And I've got 33 here. And what I would like you to do now is pause and explore what multiples of 10 you could have here and you could have here to make 33. If you can use MathSpot, do this with Deans, it'll really help you, or draw it. If you're in the classroom, you can use the physical Deans that you've got in front of you, but explore what multiples of 10 you could have in these 2 parts, added with 33 to make 73. And then I'll show you on my screen what we came to. Well done. So we could have 30 and 10. So 33, add 30, add 10 is equal to 73. And that was it. But you could also explore by changing around these numbers even more. So if you would like to, pause the video now and have a look at other ways that you can make 73 using multiples of 10, because it's not just this way, there's lots of different ways that we could do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you your challenge for today. If you would like to do a challenge. So this is your challenge. You've got some bar models here, so just keep practicing with our bar models. And not necessarily multiples of 10, but we're looking at missing parts. So that's a really nice one to do. Missing parts, and it says, what do you notice? And you can also record the calculations. And you've got page 37 to do. And you've got some pictures here that represent the numbers. And then you've got to, they're almost like a code. And then you've got to work out and complete the calculations. And there's also a number track here. So we've been using our number line throughout this week. So lots of different models. And I know that I'm exposing you to lots of different models, but that's what Mastery Maths is all about, because we've got our bar models and our part wholes to help us with our calculations. But then we've got Deans and we've got our number lines to physically help us work out the answers so we get it accurately. And it is great to use your head. It's fantastic to do mental maths and to use your fingers, but we often know that sometimes if we're not confident, if we're not feeling confident, that we can easily make mistakes. So it's really good to use these things around us to help us. And when you get a little bit more fluent and confident, then you'll be able to step away from those resources and you'll be able to use the numbers and use things by working out in your head, doing it mentally really quickly. Well done, everybody. Really good first week back into addition and subtraction. And I'm really looking forward to doing more with you next week. All right, I hope you have a lovely weekend and I will see you back again on Monday. Bye.